Welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche Latina in the NBA. An annual tradition celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. Alongside Craig Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Looking at the last game for the Houston Rockets, it was a win against the Bulls in Chicago. And what really made that outcome a surprise was how lopsided it was.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
Knocking down every kind of shot imaginable. Hard to take them down when they are clicking like that.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. A starting five on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, Shumpert and LeBron are out on the perimeter. Jefferson is out there with Thompson. And it's Irving at the one. Now here's Irving. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc, the Rockets pull it in. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Rockets on defense. From deep, James. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. As we get near the midway point of the season, Steve, teams know what their makeup is. I think they would know themselves from top to bottom exactly what they have.
But they know their identity. They know how they win games. They know at the end of games who's ready to play. The coaching staff start to say, hey, these guys are great starters. But it's more important to know who are your finishers on the team.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Hey, let's see if this turns into a long-range shootout.
Irving a screen on Beverly. James kicks to Shumpert. Rebounded by Capella.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Harden sets the pick for Beverly. And that's to Harden. He kicks to Capella, and it's Ariza in the corner. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Capella inside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
And you can see one team is working hard on the glass and the other not.
Now here's Jefferson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Irving for 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. He feeds it to Anderson. Ariza outside. Houston moving it around. And here's Harden for 3. Drops in the tray. Harden's got his first 3 points of the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Jefferson dishes to Irving. Count the basket. Irving's got his first basket.
Absolutely fearless. Kyrie, you have to do more than just get a hand in his face.
Elbow shot is on the way. Harden can't hit.
Worked it inside. Normally an easy basket for him, but just a little out of rhythm on the release.
Houston leading by 3. Ariza outside. And Anderson kicks to Ariza. There's the pick. Feeds it to Harden. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Harden's got 5.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
He certainly has it early on. He came out with some energy tonight.
And it's Irving missing.
Look, he's doing everything he can to get out of this funk. Just been a rough quarter shooting the basketball.
Shumpert against Harden. Anderson the screen. Dishes it to Beverly. To the paint. Here's Capella. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Rockets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
That one is off. And the Cavs back in 2014, bringing in LeBron and bringing in Kevin Love, arguably the best single-season upgrade at the position at that forward spot in NBA history.
It changed everything, but it hasn't all been smooth sailing. There's only one basketball. They're still developing their rapport on the floor, but I think their skills do complement each other.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's James. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Kicks to Beverly. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly.
And checking out the stats for Beverly. He's definitely been getting it done since the All-Star break. Averaging about 7 points, almost 2.5 steals, and 7 rebounds. And you look at his gaudy steal numbers defensively, he makes his presence felt on every possession.
Jefferson passing to Shumpert. Here's Thompson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
The toughness of Thompson powering up for the score, plus a chance to add to his total at the line.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
Thompson no good on the free throw. Rockets leading by 4. Beverly dishes to Ariza. At the top of the key, Capella. There's the pass to Beverly. Drills it from outside.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And we've update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. I spoke with Cleveland's head coach. He said if they want to go up 2-0 in the season series tonight, they have to be just as sharp as they were the first meeting. He said we can't get sloppy and expect to win. We have to be careful with our shots and take care of the ball. We'll see if they can execute just as well this second time, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks for the report, David. We'll get to see early on here how coaches' focus on their shot selection comes to fruition, guys.
And if they heed their coach's words and really commit to finding the best shot possible each time down, I think they'll be fine.
I think their offense has to find the open shot. Just run your offense, and whoever gets the open shot, they have to take it.
Now Beverly, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. And that misses everything.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone. And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Beverly wide open. And another 3 for Houston.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. A post-All-Star break look now at how the breakdown between three-pointers and other shots have been for the Cavaliers.
And clearly they haven't been shy about launching it from long range. That's the way the league has been going, and they are certainly embracing that trend.
LeBron, that's a two-pointer, misses off the left iron.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Beautiful pick. Ugly shot.
And we see the growth of the three-point shooting big man, the stretch four, if you will. Ryan Anderson was at the forefront, it seems, of that movement.
Yeah, especially at his volume of threes. He's never been just a secondary floor spacer. He's a go-to scoring threat with his outside shooting.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Good on both.
And when you look at the Rockets, I mean, plenty of offense. But last year, there was a huge drop-off defensively. And given this team's lofty goals, that really flies right in the face of that old adage, defense wins championships.
Now here's Shumpert. His last outing, he had 8 points. Clock at 4. To stop the run. No good that time. Harden with the defensive effort. And Beverly kicks to Harden. Down low, Anderson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And talking about how the Rockets are structured, they do have some players on the roster, Greg, who can play defense. It's a wonder they've been so bad at that end.
I mean, the problem with defense, though, Kevin, is that it takes all 5 guys to buy in. You have to have a level of trust on the floor, and that happens for the Rockets only once in a while, which is why they give up an insane number of points to their opponents.
2.
Free throw, good, Anderson.
Well, the Cleveland Cavaliers definitely played at a slow pace. They've sped up the pace. They love the three-point shots. LeBron attacks so much in the inside. He creates a lot of open looks for the Cavs shooters to knock down threes.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Nene, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Gordon comes in for James Harden. And it's Williams in for Patrick Beverly. And the Cavs no different. They're following the league trend of shooting more threes, but not the trend towards playing up tempo.
No, not at all. They still can play half-court basketball and also still knock down threes. The reason why, they have a lot of guys that can stretch you out, and they have that guy LeBron James that can break down the defense.
Here's a reason. J.R. Smith making his last shot. Here's Gordon. Can't connect from short range.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Irving. He had 27 points last game. Back to Smith. A 3-ball. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Smith's got 5.
And this is where JR can put it on you. Excellent in the catch and shoot.
Nene, the screen. Gordon, the pass to Williams. Anderson with the screen for Williams. Some solid defense there from Irving. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Out to the right wing. Rebound by Williams.
Really bad mental lapse by the defense, yet he did not make them pay, surprisingly.
He gets it in there.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
And who needs to warm up? They didn't.
Irving kicks to James. There's a screen. Off the screen. Irving misses.
Tough to cut into the lead when you can't make shots. He's been off all period.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And now let's take a look at the number of second chance points these teams have had over the last month. These guys never give up on a possession. The Rockets 4th.
They have gone all out to win the rebounding battle every night, and it's been paying off. I mean, the second chance points thus far have been really impressive.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. And the Cavaliers call time here. Sam Decker's checked in for Anderson. Then for the Cavaliers, Derek Williams comes in for Shumpert. And Darren Williams is subbed in for Irving. Williams for 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now here's Williams. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
Even though he got fouled a lot, he never lost any of his aggressiveness. He kept making free throws, and in the process, really frustrated the D.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. Hands it from downtown. And the Rockets lead by 11. Gordon's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Williams against Williams. And Fry kicks to James. Cleveland moving the ball around. Outside Williams. 5 on the clock. Williams' shot is off. Rockets leading by 11. Decker kicks to Gordon. He dishes it to Williams. That shot off. Cavaliers shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. LeBron outside. Williams a screen. James kicks to Smith. Off target from outside. And for Houston, they're shooting at around 42% since the opening tip. .133 left in the first. Kicks it out to Ariza. Outside Williams. Nene, the screen. Three-pointer. And it's Williams again missing. LeBron kicks to Williams. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
The vision of LeBron, always finding open teammates.
Decker gets the bucket.
And a huge lead here early to start.
The game plan is working to perfection so far. Didn't take them any time to get into rhythm.
Now here's Williams. 6 points for him. Here's the teardrop. As we get a break in the action, now let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And of course the Boston Celtics, right on their heels and with their sights set on gaining ground.
And I think for the Cavaliers, any fears of a regression for them this season have been laid to bed. They're an elite team yet again, and they're poised for a dominant stretch run here.
I can't see them slowing down anytime soon. If anything, I think they'll just get stronger as the playoff gets closer.
And he sinks the second. Houston leading by 9. Now Williams still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Williams missing again.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. James a screen on Ariza. And James gets it to go on the assist by Williams. LeBron's got 5 points so far. And here's Gordon. Nene, the screen. Williams with a clean, and it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
What a three at the horn as they end the quarter on a high note.
A little.
And of course, as we've always seen with,
I put all the pressure on me to.
well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Yeah, they were in total lockdown mode there. Can they keep it up for their entire game? It remains to be seen.
Beverly and Harden are the 1 and the 2. Nene is out there with Decker. And it's Gordon in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. The dish out to Smith. Shot clock at 5. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's foul number 2 for him.
He has to be somewhat careful now. 2 fouls in the first half. Doesn't want to pick up a third if he can help it.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. And Cleveland with a change here too. Thompson, he's checked in for Channing Frye. Off the pick. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
The mid-range game, Kyrie can score on every level. Kyrie Irving, former #1 overall draft pick, rookie of the year, multiple all-star games, gold medalist. He has his own signature shoe, and yet I think he still has room to even get better.
And Kyrie Irving says he'd like to take on more of a leadership role that can be tricky sometimes when you're a guy playing with a superstar like LeBron James.
Yes, because he's obviously one of those leaders that he's been in place as a leader, one of the best players. But I think Kyrie Irving is trying to learn from LeBron and take more of a leadership role. You can do that. You can have 2 leaders on the team.
Shot.
That's good from Capella. Good on both. And to survive in the NBA, you need to be tough physically and emotionally. And Steve, just how grueling can a full NBA season be on a player?
It can be very grueling. You start talking about back-to-back 82 games, flying from the West Coast to the East Coast and vice versa. And then you get a chance to go up against some guys that don't let you off the hook. They don't care you played a back-to-back. They're coming at you.
How would you handle it personally in terms of just keeping your body fresh and as ready as possible?
You know, nutrition is huge now, and I think also guys taking care of their bodies and still working out on off days. A lot of times they say get your rest, but it'll be good to get some light workouts and some workouts when you have days off.
It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Capella's got 7.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
The screen from Thompson. Smith sets the pick for Shumpert. On the wing, Irving. Here's Thompson. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Thompson's got his second basket.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
Gordon a screen. Here's Beverly. And the 3 off target.
A shot he knows he needs to make when the defense sags off him. Still a little inconsistent from out there.
From 17 feet out. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
For Cleveland, they have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on. Free throw, good, Irving.
I'll tell you this, if Kyrie can just stay healthy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish in this league.
Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Houston. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
When he's at the stripe, you know he is going to bring his best.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And here's Gordon from outside. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Gordon's got 6 points.
When he gets it going from out there, look out.
Here's Shumpert. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Irving can't hit.
He just looks uncomfortable offensively, really over the course of the whole game, and it's killing his team.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Those types of shots are low quality. You're not going to win too many friends on that one.
Houston leading by 9. Capella dishes to Harden. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Now a chance, guys, to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for Anderson.
In the last few months, the rebounding has sort of taken a bit of a dive for him, and a lot of factors could be the cause, but it's a trend that coach would probably like to see him reverse.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And he makes both free throws. And the 2016 draft lottery, Steve, was the first time ever that it played out exactly in the order of the team's records. So that being said, do you think there's still enough uncertainty in the way the lottery's handled?
Yeah, I think a little bit. What I would love to see, though, Kevin, is these teams that's repeatedly in the lottery year after year after year, I think you have to be penalized some kind of way. After 2 or 3 years, you can't be in the lottery or you can't get the first 5 picks. I think you have to be competitive.
Stolen by Anderson. And it's Houston on the break. Beverly with the ball. Anderson outside. Harden with it. He had 19 points in the win against the Bulls in Chicago.
One thing he also did extremely well was rebounding. He really attacked the glass out there. Okay, that lay-in, he's tricky, but the defense was just too tight on him.
Rockets leading by 11. In the corner, it's Gordon. This one for 3. It's good from long range. Gordon's got 9.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Now, here is Irving. 8 points for him. On the wing, Irving. In the corner, Smith with it. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And here's Houston. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And defensively, Steve, these days more and more teams are looking to switch screen rolls. Why is that?
Because of the new rules, Kevin. I mean, you look at it now, defenses can play a little bit of a zone. I think back in the day, imagine me switching out on Shaq. He'll go right into the blocks, and you couldn't have a guy come over unless he had the basketball. But right now, you can play more of a zone. So if teams who have multiple guys that can switch and defend multiple positions, they have an advantage.
Well, that's the thing these teams want to get now. These players that are versatile play 3-4 positions sometimes, so they can do just what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're totally right. I mean, you have guys like Draymond Green can guard 1 through 5. That just has to be a luxury.
Isn't that amazing?
It is.
LeBron, another one. He can guard all 5 positions.
He can guard everything.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Williams has checked in, so he gets them both. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Now Irving. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. The screen from Thompson. Smith. Offensive rebound. No good that time.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
They're not on the same page. They look totally lost out there.
Gordon, the pass to Beverly. Here's Harden on the wing. Guarded by Shumpert. 6 to shoot. Harden against Thompson. They grab their own miss. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. He's one of the standouts over the last month. 14th in rebounding, And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
Two shots.
That free throw missing. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Rockets, Ryan Anderson. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Anderson. And both free throws good for Anderson. The Cavaliers trail by 18. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Kyrie Irving was a virtuoso ball handler when he came into the league. He could penetrate at will and get to the rim. With all the injuries over the years, he's made an adjustment to that. He said, "I enjoy finishing around the big men, but honestly, I'm trying to stay off the floor. I'm not going to stop trying to get to the basket, but with the big men we have, they don't have to do it every single time." They all learned that lesson over the years, Kevin.
Pay the price going in there, don't you, DA? Thank you. Williams, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly. Then for the Cavaliers, James checked in for Smith, and it's Williams in for Shumpert.
You know, the thing about James Harden, though, there's really no perfect way to defend him. I mean, he can torch you from deep, drives the lane as well as anybody, and especially when he's looking to create contact. And in many ways, your best defense against him is a good offense. You try to match some of his points by scoring on the other end. Well documented that maybe defense not his strength, but, you know, that's an area where if you want to have success, you're going to have to do a good job on that end. And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
It wouldn't be the first time. He's a closer, a player who loves to slam the door shut.
Buries it from three-point range.
Watch shot mechanics of Kyrie, extremely consistent from range.
And here's Harden. He's got 8. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Left side, Gordon to the paint. Here's Capella, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And he hasn't been able to get it going at the free throw line yet.
And the Rockets making a change here. Ariza's checked in. And Cleveland also making a change. Fry's checked in. Anderson the screen. Harden gets to Ariza. Capella dishes to Ariza. Pass to Harden. There's the feed to Anderson. Pass to Williams. 5 to shoot. That shot, no good.
Tell you what, the defense got lucky there because you know he can hit it from mid-range.
Outside Williams. Harden against Irving. With the floater, he gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
The little teardrop effective shot for Kyrie when he doesn't want to take it all the way to the rim.
Anderson the screen. Outside Williams. Launches it. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 5 assists in the game.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
On the defensive end, you have to fight through screen. That is a commitment.
LeBron kicks to Williams. Williams with the steal. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Ariza with the bucket. Ariza's got his first points in this one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Cleveland moving it around. Williams has a screen for Irving. Pass to LeBron. The Rockets pull it in. Ariza's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Drills it from outside. Harden's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Rockets.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
James against Ariza. LeBron passes to Irving. And Capella sends it back. Harden outside from 20 feet out. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. Harden's got 13.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
That's what they do. They find the high percentage shots, and they nail them.
Williams dishes to Williams. They set the screen to the inside, and Fry slams it in.
The way he threw that pass with such ease on the run, that was a thing of beauty.
Outside Williams to the middle, trying to find Capella, gets it to him, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Irving. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Averaging 29 points per game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Here's LeBron, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And LeBron said when he made his return to the Cavaliers that bringing an NBA title to the city of Cleveland would be the greatest achievement of his life on the court. Interesting, isn't it, Steve? Last season, he got it done.
His 3rd NBA championship, but without a doubt, in my opinion, the most meaningful one of his career, because he got a chance to come back to Cleveland and deliver a championship. The Cavs reloaded, he's learned how to win, and it all came to fruition.
And he makes the first.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Nene comes in for Clint Capella, and Decker subbed in for Ryan Anderson. And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time. Steve, you know, you won a handful of gold medals with the U.S. national team, and the program went into a period of decline. Now they're back. How did they get back on track?
You know what, Kevin? I can go back to 2000 where we almost lost that gold medal. And I think you just can't throw all-stars together and expect to have team chemistry. They did a nice job of bringing back the training camp kind of atmosphere. Continuity, what you need to have a winning, successful program.
Williams double team. Back to James. 5 on the clock. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. 9 points for LeBron.
And there's that signature burst. LeBron able to finish with a hand in his face.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And for a guy with a slight frame, Lou Williams can be one of the most aggressive players in the NBA, especially when driving to the basket.
And Kevin, I call it, he's a professional scorer. He
Take
can get streaky hot from beyond the arc, so you have to stay up on him. He puts the ball on the deck and uses his quickness to get past you. You almost always have to foul him to prevent him from getting to the basket, and he shoots a high percentage from the line.
And that one falls for Williams. Thompson, he's checked in for Derek Williams. And both free throws good for Williams. 50 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's James. 29 points for him last game against the Pistons in Detroit. And Fry kicks to Williams. Wing shot on the way. That shot misses.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
LeBron passes to Williams. Back to LeBron. He kicks it to Irving. 5 to shoot. No good with the layup. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Rockets ahead, running away with this one. We'll be back shortly, live from Houston, Texas.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you've enjoyed our first half of action. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you back. Shaquille O'Neal, James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic, that's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
They were brick city, and it was painful to watch. Weak shooting starts to get contagious, and they were struggling all over the place. They got to work on getting more high-quality chances, more layups, fewer prayers.
And that'll do it, as the second half is just about ready to begin. Back to
Welcome back, everyone. The sign says, "We love Houston." I think it speaks for all of us. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
Just awesome on-court awareness, knowing when to take it to the hole as well as dish it out. That's why he is such a crucial member to this team.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Shumpert and LeBron are out on the perimeter. Channing Frye out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Irving at the point. James outside. Thompson right side. Baseline jumper. And Capella sends it back. Irving against Beverly. Anderson outside. From beyond the arc, the Cavaliers pull it in. Shumpert's got his third rebound tonight. Here's, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. And a look here at the shot chart.
And when you look at this shot chart, you get a good visual of just how often they are settling for something outside. They have to know that this defense wants them to take those kinds of shots, and they would be a lot better off if they recommit to attacking the basket.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Beverly with the ball. He feeds it to Harden. There's the three. And Shumpert pulls it down. Shumpert's got his fourth rebound in this one. Irving with a clean look. A three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got 16.
And once Kyrie gets in rhythm, he's flat out unstoppable at scoring the basketball.
There's a good screen. Harden inside the three-point line, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And this is not how they wanted to start out the second half. Just 1 for 4 so far.
Irving against Beverly. Irving, good.
You can't anticipate anything with him because his playmaking is so unpredictable.
Beverly dishes to Anderson. A shot by Harden, wide open. That shot, no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Just lack of mental fortitude. You need to be strong in those situations and deliver when it matters the most.
And Beverly kicks to Harden. Harden missing again.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with a miss.
Yeah, but he has to take that shot 10 out of 10 times. It was right there for him.
The screen from Thompson. LeBron kicks to Shumpert. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's Irving missing. Houston leading by 21. Beverly, the pass to Anderson. Yep, that one goes in there.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Gordon's checked in for James Harden. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Richard Jefferson. He's checked in for Channing Frye. Timeout called. Cleveland.
Start it.
And now let's have a look at the teams that have had the quickest hands in the NBA during the past month. Fifth best, the Rockets.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Outside for Jefferson. Here's LeBron. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Ariza.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Beverly dishes to Gordon. Now here's Ariza. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And Thompson kicks to Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter. Houston leading by 22. Feeds to Capella. Gordon against Shumpert. And the dunk by Capella.
He's not the biggest guy, but he makes up for it and then some with this insane vertical leap.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The screen from Thompson. The drive by Shumpert. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
We know Shumpert likes to score off the dribble. Got a head of steam up on that play.
Now Beverly. He's got 8. Outside Gordon. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Shumpert with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Here's Thompson. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Thompson's got 6. Houston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And here's Beverly. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's James. Another shot. Here's Shumpert. Makes it off the glass. 6 points for him.
So quick to the rebound, then Shumpert knows what to do with it.
Here's Beverly. Anderson the screen. And Beverly kicks to Ariza. Poked loose. The Cavaliers trailed by 18. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league and NBA teams have become much more aware of protecting players' health, and they're finding out that rest and sleep are a huge part of that. Warriors head coach Steve Kerr said medicine and science have improved, and thought processes do as well. He said in the old days, guys played 48 minutes. Well, we've made advances. We don't go backwards with this stuff. We go forwards. Guys, that's why they want their players off their feet as much as possible.
Good report, DA. Thank you. Free throw good, Ariza. So for the Rockets, Nene, he's checked in for Capella, and Sam Decker's subbed in for Anderson. Cleveland making some changes. J.R. Smith's checked in for James, and Darren Williams is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Both free throws good from Trevor Ariza. The Cavaliers trailed by 18. Shumpert with it. He has 6. Williams for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Williams has got 12.
Not the best pick I've ever seen, but it was just enough to get the job done.
Beverly the pass to Gordon. Nene the screen. Puts up a 3. It's good from Ariza on the assist by Gordon. 7 points for Trevor Ariza.
Only took him a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Gave up a little momentum and then grabbed it right back.
Smith for 3. Decker with the rebound.
That was a half-hearted pick, and he was just going through the motions on that possession, and now it ends up costing him.
Dishes it to Gordon. Shoots the 3, and another 3 for Houston.
Taking good shots overall, hitting a high percentage of them. That's what has this team rolling.
Now here's Williams. 12 points for him. Kicks to Shumpert. Jefferson setting the pick for Shumpert. Smith outside. And it's Smith again missing.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. Williams, he's checked in for Houston. No good on the second free throw.
J.R. Smith, an all-out gunner. Never saw a shot he didn't like, but you know what? It works for him.
Here's Williams. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense there by Nene. To the inside. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Jefferson. And you look at the numbers, Steve. J.R. Smith shoots just as well on contested triples, which is interesting, as he does on wide open ones.
He said he actually prefers contested shots. We're talking about a guy that's confident making tough shots. Sometimes when he's wide open, I think he's just bored taking those.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. Cleveland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Williams against Williams. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Gordon. He's right around 17 points a night, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Williams kicks to Decker. Shoots from 14. Jefferson with some nice D. Cavaliers shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. The screen from Thompson. Smith dishes to Thompson. The kick out to Williams. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And with the defense disrespecting him there, that's a shot he needs to make.
Decker's gone just 1 of 5 from the field to stop the drought. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And now let's see who the NBA's hottest shooters have been in the second half of the season. Take a look at Nene, so solid around the basket, currently 3rd in the league. And of course, Clint Capella, nearby, just a couple down.
Take a break.
He also shoots the ball so well. One of the best.
What a shooting exhibition it's been for these two players during that stretch. I mean, nearly automatic for both.
That free throw, no good.
You know how accurate JR is from 3. That's how relatively inaccurate he can be from the line sometimes.
Good on the second free throw. Rockets leading by 22. Now Beverly. He's got 8. Outside Gordon. Launches it. And he's good on the 3-ball. Gordon's got 18 points in the game.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
Especially when it's treating you as well as treating him. The bulk of his points today have come from the 3-point line.
Jefferson kicks to Williams. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at the Warriors. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, Houston, 8.5 games behind them.
And, Houston, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
It really has been amazing. Everyone just kept waiting for them to fade, and it never happened.
The first one falls. Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Derek Williams comes in for Shumpert. And Williams drops them both. Now the Rockets with it. They're on an 11-3 run. Williams passes to Gordon. Nene dishes to Beverly. With a screen for Beverly. Back to Nene. 6 on the shot clock. Taken away by Williams. Down low. Here's Frye. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. The Cavaliers have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
The Rockets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. LeBron's checked in for Cleveland. Smith against Harden. Smith kicks to James and stolen by Gordon. Inside, trying to find Harden, and he's got it now. The shot by Nene, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Frye passes to Williams, and Frye kicks to Smith. Jefferson setting the pick for Smith. The pass to James. 6 to shoot. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And 11 points for LeBron.
At a time when everyone's obsessed with threes and dunks, LeBron's showing off a strong in-between game.
Nene setting the pick for Williams. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got his 6th rebound on the night. Took him no time at all on that one. Fry's got 8.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Here's Williams. Gets the 14-footer to fall. He's got 10.
No hesitation. When he saw the space that D was giving him, that's 2.
Screen by Jefferson. James dishes to Smith. The tray. The Rockets pull it in.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Gordon kicks to Decker. He dishes it to Williams. Williams with the block. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the dish to James from 15 feet away, and it comes off the front of the rim. And here is Williams. 10 points for him. And stolen by Fry. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Williams. And both free throws good for Williams. Harden. He can't get that one to fall. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Houston on top, up by 15. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Harden and Ariza, the athletic wing pair. Nene is out there with Ryan Anderson. And it's Williams at the point guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. No good from Fry.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the shot goes in. Nene's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Houston. Here's Irving. Williams with the steal. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. And dished off by Williams.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
And Shumpert kicks to James. 5 to shoot. The feet to Fry. There's 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 7th assist in the game. Houston leading by 16.
Come on, Landon, let's go!
Harden with it. Anderson a screen on Shumpert. Anderson up top, expanding his range. Nailed from three-point land.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Hey, let's see if this turns into a long-range shootout.
LeBron James on the wing. Lets it fly from 18. Yep.
And in this case, it doesn't matter how good the defense is. LeBron's offense is just that much better.
Nene with the screen on Irving. Outside Williams. Cavaliers with the rebound. Fry's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Something seems off with him tonight. Maybe it's his rhythm or his timing. Fortunately, his teammates are playing well enough to keep them ahead. No surprise, in a battle of wheels down low, the big man comes away with it.
Anderson passes to Harden. Pass to Nene. The bounce. Cleveland will take possession. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Patrick Beverly comes in for Williams. And Cleveland also making a change. Thompson's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Irving dishes to James. And Thompson kicks to Shumpert. Passes it to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one is on Ariza. And LeBron James last season moving into the top 4 all-time in playoff points. He might own number 1 when it's all said and done.
That's what happens when you're in the finals. It seems like every season. The playoffs is where you seal your legacy. Only fitting to see him high on this list. And remember, this is a guy whose best skill might be his passing.
Good on the second free throw.
Having won the most MVPs of any active player, LeBron still going strong.
Harden against Shumpert. Harden kicks to Beverly. Pass to Capella. It's Ariza on the wing. Anderson the screen. From deep, Harden. The Rockets with another miss.
He's going to have to wait to hit his first triple of this half. He had 3 at the break.
Irving passes to James. The 11-footer. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Seizing every opportunity to score. LeBron outworking, out-hustling people inside.
Shooting for Houston, Ariza. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Ariza hits them both. The Cavaliers trail by 16. LeBron outside. He kicks it to Irving. From downtown. The rebound by Harden.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Capella dishes to Beverly. Back to Capella. Jefferson with some nice D. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Misses from short range. Rockets leading by 16. Deep 2 from Anderson. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you gotta trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Here's Harden on the wing. Guarded by Shumpert. Harden kicks to Ariza. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. And Thompson kicks to Shumpert. Thompson a screen on Harden. Shumpert passes to Irving. LeBron dishes to Irving. It's hauled in by Beverly. Beverly's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Bangs home the trifecta.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Now here's Irving. Takes it from 10 and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Irving's got 24.
One of the best small men in the league at attacking inside, Kyrie Irving.
And Beverly kicks to Harden. Shumpert with some nice D.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Irving for 3. Another miss by Irving. Houston leading by 15. Anderson the screen. Here's Beverly. He feeds it to Anderson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
One shot, find the lanes.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. Now Irving. Thompson a screen on Beverly. Irving passes to Shumpert. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Shumpert dishes to Jefferson. Thompson, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Quietly becoming more dangerous on the offensive end, Thompson draws contact.
At the line, the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. And so Thompson nails both of them.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
And Beverly kicks to Harden. And here's Beverly. Back to Harden. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Jefferson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Irving. It's James atop the key. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
There you go. I mean, this is the time to get aggressive. I mean, they need to keep feeding him the basketball.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Here's Beverly. Tries again. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Shooting for Houston, Patrick Beverly. At the line for 2.
That's good from Beverly. Both free throws good from Beverly. And so it's Cleveland with it. It's a 16-point game. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Irving passes to LeBron. Clock at 6. Right at the free throw line. And no good. Good D by Ariza. Here's Harden. It's good. And the Rockets lead by 18.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
The screen from Thompson. It's stolen by Capella. And it's Houston on the break. Feeds it to Harden. Channing Frye's checked in for the Cavaliers. And for all the scoring, Greg, that James Harden gives you, he's also one of the top playmakers in the NBA.
You know, and even coming out of college, Kevin, a lot of scouts felt Harden could play the point. I mean, that's one of the reasons why this guy is going to consistently be in the MVP conversation.
Harden hits them both. How the NBA now playing games in London every season. Games selling out in record time. Word is, Steve, the league would eventually like to launch a 4-team division in Europe. Think that could work?
No, I don't think so. I think when you look at it, that's be so hard for teams traveling back and forth, and especially those teams in Europe. They'll be traveling over here to the States a lot. I can see an all-star game in Europe, maybe in London.
Too, yes.
I think an all-star game first.
James against Beverly. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
Cleveland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. LeBron outside. Shumpert a screen on Harden. LeBron outside. 6 on the shot clock. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Houston leading by 23. Beverly dishes to Harden. The kick out to Anderson. Anderson can't get that one to fall. Well, the Cavaliers shooting in the 4th quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Here's Shumpert. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Beverly with the ball. Harden outside. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And the rejection by James.
On the ball, off the ball, LeBron can really protect the rim.
Here's Ariza. Clock at 6. Now off the inbound. And that one goes long. James outside. Outside Irving. And with new owners, a new commissioner, the NBA has been more proactive than ever at looking at ways, Steve, to tweak the game to make it better. Any other changes you'd like to see made? Any other momentum-making moves that would continue to push the game in the direction that you'd like to see?
You know, a couple things come to mind, Kevin. I think limit back-to-backs. I think for also these guys playing so many games, traveling so much, I think if we can limit those back-to-backs, maybe it would help out in the injuries. And I think also have longer training camps so they can stay healthy.
The screen from Thompson. And that's good. Kyrie Irving for 3. Irving's got 27.
Tremendous form on the jump shot. One of the reasons Kyrie's so consistent with it.
Harden kicks to Anderson. It's Ariza on the wing. Dishes to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Houston.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And after dropping game one in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a three-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster. And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for James Harden.
He was a maestro with the ball in his hands tonight, fellas. Such a nice job he did creating easy buckets for his teammates with his passing and anticipation. He had a perfect feel for the offense.
And Beverly kicks to Anderson. Anderson with the screen for Harden. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
I mean, the game is in hand, but they're still running their offense, and they're just plain and simple, still making shots.
.26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And Liggins kicks to Fry. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
They just waited too long. If they could have just made this run a little bit earlier, they could have been in the game. But now this game is out of reach.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Ryan, it was a great night of shooting for you. What is it?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden. Kenny, what did you think?
Well, James Harden is impossible to keep in check on a night like this. And as a scorer and a playmaker, hardly anyone could compare to him. He's a special player with a special talent.
He had a little extra fire in his belly tonight, guys. Woo. Taking on the defending champs. He wanted that barbecue chicken, baby. But in all seriousness, though, he was out to prove something. He wanted to show that, hey, we can compete with any team in the league, and that's what he did.
And that'll wrap things up. Thank you for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be,